What's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? Welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you guys are probably wondering where I've been these past 3 or so weeks. And currently I was finally able to get a job somewhere. I got a job at Walmart. They're the only place that called me back after I had applied at just about literally like every place of business in my damn town. And half of the places in the next town over since I had been looking for a job. Since towards the beginning of summer, I've been focusing mostly on work, so I haven't really been able to post as many videos as when I was unemployed. More like fun employed. That's what Patrick Star says. I think that's what he said. Maybe fucking Richard from Gumball said that. I don't remember. But anyway. I'm here right now and I'm about to tell you a couple experiences I've had working at Walmart so far. So first of all, I have some coworkers who are a bit crazy and strange. Not the type of person to fucking, like, I don't know, masturbate with a condom on. I've heard some people fucking do that and that shit sounds weird as hell. I'm talking about people who fucking are borderline psychotic and possibly mentally ill. Going to give all these people fake names just in case they see this video so I don't get my ass sued and end up living on the streets and sleeping in a cardboard box in New York next to a crackhead who thinks crack and beer is a breakfast, along with believing that white people should be able to express their freedom of speech and then get to say the N-word in a public library. So the first psycho who escaped from the loony bin across town is named Sally. Remember, these names are fake. Just thought I'd remind you guys again. But anyways, the person I'm referring to talks to themselves for whatever reason. That's really weird. First time I heard them was actually on my first day of the job, which I think was fucking, like, I don't know, the 10th or something. When I had my back turned, I was in the back room working. I just had my back turned, and I'm just working for a couple minutes, and then they loudly said the phrase, "Fucking hell, Kit, kill yourself, you worthless piece of shit." And I turned around and I said, "Excuse me?" Like, really rudely, like, "Excuse me? What'd you just say?" I'm like, "What'd you just fucking say to me? Don't say that shit." He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't talking to you." And I'm like, "What do you mean? We are literally the only people here. There's no one else you could be talking to." And they say, I said, like, be serious. You're not angry at the cheap vodka on the shelf. You're not yelling at that. And then after pausing for a second, they stared down at the floor, and I looked at them and said, "You want to apologize for insulting me? If you apologize to me, I don't really care. We can move on and forget about it." And they sighed and said, "I was talking to me." And I said, "What, me? Who, what?" And they said, "I was talking to myself." Well, okay. Shortly after, on my break, thinking about how they were talking to themselves. Now, if you ask me, this is definitely some crazy psychosis, paranoid, schizophrenic type of shit. And now I'm gonna go force my head into the toilet repeatedly until I forget about it. After the first 5 minutes of my break, the crazy girl walked in and said hello as she made her way to the table that was across from me. And I said, "Good, I'm not sitting next to her. I went up to your insane delusions." About 5 more minutes later, I'm getting ready to leave, go back to work, and because break, I get 15 minutes, so 10 minutes total had gone by, and then I hear them talking again. And I had headphones in, so I didn't actually hear what they said at all, and I said, "Are you talking to me? There's no one else in the room. Who are you talking to?" This time she didn't say anything. She just kind of stood up like a Skyrim NPC and just walked out the door. So I think that's definitely really, really weird. Now, the second story I have is a bit less insane. It's still a funny story, but this story isn't about a crazy person who has delusions, such as thinking that Joe Biden, otherwise known as Sleepy Joe with his hairy legs, is a good president. The second person the second person I know, they definitely weren't spanked as a kid due to his asshole-ish nature, and he happens to be possessing an ego bigger than a walrus's cock. The name of this person is Michelangelo. "Cowabunga, dude! Go to Walmart. They sell pizza, dude!" It was my impression of a Ninja Turtle. But anyway, this occurrence actually takes place a couple days ago. It was either Wednesday or Tuesday. I don't remember the exact date, time, and position of the sun. You know, like, now this This dude generally comes in about 2 or 3 hours after my shift starts. My shift starts at 1 p.m. So he comes in around, I don't know, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, 3:30, because you know he's still in school and he needs time to put on his makeup or whatever else anorexic emo people do after getting home from a day of crying on the toilet, listening to The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance over and over again while attempting to give themselves a tattoo with ink from a pen and a Monster Energy can carved into a pointy shape. After he clocks in from work, he's immediately acting like his normal self, doing nothing strange, just making sure everything is stocked. About 45 minutes later, he said we were going to stock burger patties in the meat department and needed me to push the cart. After I got the cart filled with burgers, we started walking towards where they belong. But about halfway there, Michelangelo did something strange. He stopped dead in his tracks in the middle of the store, surrounded by people, mind the fact. After he came to a halt for seemingly no reason, I asked him, "Hey, are you okay? Why did you stop like that?" He slowly turned his head to stare at me and nodded at me like this, signifying, just like he did really slowly, he's like, signifying that he's actually fine, and he wasn't losing his mind. Then finally we made it over to the meats and stocked all the burgers without him like losing his mind or anything. Finally we made it over there and he finished all the burgers and now they're put away. He asked me, hey, where's Carlos, who is another one of our coworkers that was in our department, and I said, I don't know, I think he's in the back room or something. And after I finished saying that, Carlos just so happened to walk by and he said, "Oh, hey guys." After this unexpected appearance, I said, "Oh, we were just talking about you. Speak of the devil." And you know, like, speak of the devil, that means just like when someone's talking about you, I mean, it's not someone talking about you, when you're talking about someone else, and then they just walk right in. You're like, "Oh, speak of the devil, we're just talking to you." And after I said, with a slight chuckle, I just kind of laughed, like, huh? Like, after I said, like fucking Pee-wee or Willy Wonka, I don't know what I'm trying to laugh like, but after I laughed like that, I just finished saying, and then Michelangelo ended up laughing so hard, he's just like laughing almost as if he turned into a hyena, laughing like a crazy person, like half hyena, half fucking the Joker. And my simple one-liner joke, just as I thought old Mikey boy would never stop laughing, he wiped a tear from his eyes. He stupidly said, "Man, that shit was funny. Is anyone else thirsty? I'm gonna go buy all you guys drinks, because drinks are what people drink when they get thirsty, and I'm thirsty. I'm going to buy all you guys drinks, and when people get drinks, they get thirsty, and if you get really thirsty, getting no drinks is bad, because it's useless, and if you don't drink drinks, you're gonna die." Not even joking, he was literally talking just like that, and he was spouting out information, more useless information, like he was the human embodiment of a Wikipedia article. After 2 almost cartoony occurrences from someone who would never even think of doing things like that any other day of the week, I ended up scratching my head in confusion. I said, "What is going on with him today? Was he replaced by a doppelganger who acts like the complete and total opposite of him? Or was he replaced by some fucking alien version of himself or something?" And I glanced over at Carlos, who was listening to Mexican Christmas music on his iPhone. I could hear it since he had it turned all the way up and it was blaring out of one of his fucking earbuds. And I said to him, "Do you know why Michelangelo is being so different and strange today?" And he said, "Yeah, man, I do." And I said, what is he, sick or something, or what's wrong with him? And he said, "No, man, he's fine." So I said, "What the hell is wrong with him then?" And Carlos slowly leaned close to my face, and I said, "Whoa, man, I don't roll like that. I'm not fucking gay. What are you trying?" And Carlos said, "Man, what the hell are you talking about? I wasn't going to fucking kiss you. I was trying to whisper something to your ear, to tell you something quietly. I don't want anyone else to know." And I said, "Oh, I thought you were trying to kiss me." And he said, "No, amigo, that's disgusting." Once again, he leaned toward me, and knowing he only wanted to tell me a secret, I closely listened to what he had to say instead of jumping to the conclusion that he was trying to kiss me. With a hushed tone, Carlos whispered to me, "Don't tell anyone, man, but he's acting strange, because I gave him some marijuana." And I said, "What?" I was laughing. "This has to be a joke. How in the world did you manage to get him intoxicated?" And he said, "Edibles, man. I made some brownies, and Michelangelo ate 3 of them, man. They're really strong, too, so he's probably going to be acting like that for at least the rest of the night." Well, I hope you guys enjoyed these stories, and I've been working, that I have been doing while I've been working at Walmart so far, and I don't know how long I'll be working at Walmart for the future, but I'll definitely make sure to do a part 2, part 3, whatever, if any other things crazy occur.